Hello there. I believe you listen. Um, for you to be always a darling of the people, never question religion. You have to believe whatever people tells you, not what God says, because religion is just concepts, ideas, and ideologies that are man-made, but they contextualize God in it. And in certain circumstances, it's not what God has said. Because God is beyond religion. God is the creator of the universe. God is far beyond human understanding. Religion can be easily manipulated to instill fear to people. For example, if you speak about Christians will speak about do not fear, but they use fear to enforce Christianity. Because they will tell you that if somebody doesn't want to accept or to believe whatever they are teaching will go to hell, that they use fear in order to force or to enforce or to instill their religion. And in many things, if you can question, for example, that the Bible was from the Middle East and the names of the disciples, why they're in English, they will see you as somebody that is against or who's already been fallen or doesn't believe in God. But you're just questioning and trying to think independently, because a religion is against independent thinking. And it tries by all means to limit. Let me just give you a quote from King Leopold II, when he was speaking to missionaries. He wrote a letter to them. And hear what he said. He said that you will go certainly to evangelize, but your evangelization must inspire above all Belgium interests. That's why I'm saying that religion can be manipulated to manipulate people's lives, He said that when you are going there, you must inspire above all Belgium interests. That means they're going to use theology or the Bible in order to let the people of Congo or of Africa to remain submissive in order for them to achieve the interests of Belgium. He said the principal objective in our mission in the Congo is never to teach the niggers to know God. This they know already. He said, I don't teach them to know God. They already know about God. Because religion is not really about God, but it's about other people's interests. People are trying to bring or to influence the people in a certain narratives. That's why religion is a cause of wars, separating families and separating people according to races. I was reading about the Dutch Reformed Church in South Africa, that they believe that God had separated people according to races. So there was Dutch Reformed Church for black people. Then there was one for whites. Even certain churches, you'll find that the others are having uniform, the others are not having uniform. Black people always have uniform. Even the style of worship is kind of different, which is, I'm not having an issue with that, but why are you using the same name or in the same umbrella, but you're doing things differently and you're separated according to race? And we would understand, especially in South Africa, there was time when the black people are starting to infiltrate the white churches. Then the white people will start to leave because they find it uncomfortable to be mingling with other races. So all it's in the name of religion. But God has never separated other people according to race. Hear what he said, this King Leopold II. He said they speak, they submit to a Mungu, one Zambi, one Zagomba, and what else I don't know. They know that to kill, to sleep with someone else's wife, to lie and insult is bad. He said that they already know these things. So you don't teach them about knowing God, they already know. And they already know how. They already have their own moral standards. You know, he said that your knowledge of the gospel will allow you to find texts ordering and encouraging your followers to love poverty, meaning that you must use the Bible to make the people to love poverty. Like, happier are the poor because they will inherit in heaven. Like, it is very difficult for rich to enter the kingdom of God. Listen, that means they wanted to manipulate in order to be able to take their wealth and leaving them poorer. And even today, most Christians, they are even scared to be successful. They are scared to be rich. They still speaking against wealth, speaking about being successful. They are even fearing to speak about prosperity, because that thing had been instilled from generations to generations, that it doesn't belong to them. Because religion had been used to manipulate our people for never to be able to find themselves, to always see them as a substandard humans, as the people who are supposed to be slaves. That's why they have slave mentality, because they believe that they're supposed to just be servant. They just believe that they have to be always be under, not above. Even when you are telling, you can say that they are the heads, not the tail. They don't believe that. They believe they're just tails. This is a time that we need to let ourselves to grow, open up our mind, think independently, understanding God, and take away religion in between us and God, because religion had really separated people from God. And we think that we know God because we know religion, but God is far above religion. Otherwise, keep winning, succeed and prosper in life. I'm coming with another part.